like when it comes to cars or
So this is getting a minimum monthly payments forever?
Yeah, we do.
I literally have a spending category called miscellaneous bullshit. It's things that just do not improve life. It's just random swipes. It is nothing. It's not fast food, but it could be a video game. It could be whatever. I don't know. I haven't gone through.
Right.
I go through and blind with the audience, but this is the pre-work that my team has done. That was $4,137 within a month.
That's
just
right.
miscellaneous bullshit. Yeah. That is not going out to eat, by the way, which there is an additional a lot of money, which we'll go into for that. And then other things.
Well, we prioritize fun.
Yeah, we do.
We have 2 children. They're young, so
creating memories.
We are creating memories, but they're costing us.
What are the ages of the kids?
7 and 8.
We have a daughter who's 8 and a son who's 7.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this. We've talked about the military disability, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying it's something that shouldn't exist for obviously people that need it and have earned it.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, we know there is probably abuse as well, which has certainly been shown on the show. However, that being said, do we think we probably feel, if I'm adding all this up, minimum $6,000, $7,000 on bullshit, do we think we probably feel like we can just go do that on a monthly basis because this is going to come in no matter what you do in your life, no matter what? You can go do anything. You can go fail out of college. You can do whatever, and you will get this money. And because of this social safety net, because of this thing that is just there for you no matter what, we're just like, let's just go blow all of our money. Because it's basically retirement forever. You never have to think. You can just fuck around.
And we have. We've come out of debt twice.
Really?
Yeah.
You actually are at 7 and 8. So I kind of understand that. But, I mean, making a super strong income, I mean, let's be honest, is that $11,900 what's hitting after taxes, everything? Is that what's kind of settling in our account? That's incredible. With that, we're talking $142,800 a year after taxes. You can live an incredible life in San Antonio, cheapest major city in Texas. You can live an incredible life on that. Why are we living a $250,000 lifestyle on that? Because you can still do great experiences on them. You got a great zoo, you got SeaWorld there, you got a lot of things. Then you got major metros, you can go everywhere. We don't need to be, I don't know what you guys are doing, but why aren't we living what could be an incredible life off of this? And then just capping at that. Because if you budget $142,000 net, you can still live, double the median household income for San Antonio, if I had to guess. Just about, maybe 33% higher, but even still, that's still great. So what are we doing?
Well, one of our major expenses is our kids are in sports and activities.
Expensive.
Okay, how much?
Gymnastics?
My daughter's a gymnast. She does 4 different lessons a week. Uh-huh. She has 2 group classes, 2 private lessons.
Jeez. Okay, how much is that?
So $232 for the 2 group lessons, and then
a week or month?
A month.
Well, you can budget. You can afford that.
Yeah, we do.
That's simple,
can.
easy.
Yeah.
But then it's all the other stuff that my wife likes to buy. The at-home.
She has an at-home gymnastics
stuff,
gym
mats.
in our garage.
But that's one time, right?
Well, yeah, it just cost a lot.
How much? How much does that cost to build from scratch?
It keeps building.
Well, I'm done now. I think I
don't know.
Put all the things in there that need to be in there.
How much does it cost from 0 to now?
Well, each mat is $100, and she's got about 7, and then she has 2 bars, 2 beams.
How much?
We're in a couple thousand.
I don't know, maybe a couple thousand.
But again, honestly, a couple thousand, you can afford it over the course of a year, so that's totally chill.
No, this was all within 6 months.
6 months, you can afford a couple thousand.
Wow.
That, again, you really can. I don't know what your life is.
Well, okay, that's not exactly.
No. Yeah, we don't have we used to a long time ago had a budget of if you're going to spend anything over $100 needs to be between you and I an agreement. That was years ago before the kids, and we haven't done that in a long time. But that was something we had that was going to be helpful. Now she's she and I'll throw myself in there. She and I are buying whatever we want over $100 without asking or discussing it with someone. We're just doing it, and then afterwards hey, I bought this, and I'm like, are you serious?
So what do we do in those instances then?
Forgetting and moving on.
Why? But that doesn't produce anything going forward.
Well,
that's not going to get us anywhere.
No, but that's what we've been doing, and
is it to avoid confrontation?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Then what is it?
I think
what's the logic? Let's hear the logic.
If I spend money on stuff for the kids, like clothes or activities or holidays, and
he's not aware.
He knows it's happening. Yeah.
He knows it's happening. Does he know how much?
He doesn't know
Are there
how much
conversations?
usually. No.
Is there a reflection? Do we sit down and discuss how much
Yeah,
at some
we
point?
do.
Yeah, no, it shows afterwards when the boxes show up at the house.
Yeah, that's
And
when
there's
we
a
usually
bunch of
talk
freaking
about
new
it.
Talk about the monetary amount.
Oh, I do.
No.
Oh, I do.
Well, okay.
Oh, I do. We bought new
Okay.
gym member or gym beam and thing that was crappy, and stuff like that. Got home and then we're not even going to use it, and it was over $100. So.
But we blame inflation instead of our inability to just have a conversation or sit down about it or not.
I wouldn't say we don't blame.
we do
I say
talk
we.
about money
you
a lot.
kind of did.
We
She
included.
kind of did.
She did.
It's
She
one
did.
of the factors, I think.
I think
But-
the bigger factor is you guys don't fucking talk
No, we talk
before
a
you
lot.
purchase.
Oh,
Being in the Navy, by myself first time, living or San Diego, going overseas, coming back to to the States.
Boys on the boat, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
I get it.
amazing.
No.
Lots of expensive purchases myself. Lots of things just to live, right? So I racked up a lot of debt before I married her.
Did you know that?
no.
Really?
No,
No.
I did, and because I knew that I was about to go to
Bahrain.
overseas into the Middle East, where I was going to make a lot more money.
And that's
the
where
goal
debt
was to
gets forgiven?
That's where the goal was to hopefully pay off the debt before we were able to live together again after the marriage. So she knew about a little bit, but she didn't know all of it. It wasn't like I was intentionally trying to hide all of it and stuff like that. I was just like, hey, let me
So
let
what
me pay off
happened
what I can.
then?
Okay,
so then I went overseas to Bahrain. I paid off $20,000 of the debt there, which was nice. So coming back together, I had still a little bit of debt for myself still when we got to live together again.
Geographically together, because I was stationed in Spain and he was stationed in
Yeah,
Bahrain.
but what was your thought about the debt when you heard the debt and how long? Because obviously we learned that. I mean, we only paid off the debt not horribly long ago the first time. So I'm assuming that part of the debt was some of it.
Yeah.
Who's been the accumulator of debt in the relationship?
He came into the relationship with a lot of debt, but after we paid off that debt, then probably maybe I've taken on more debt. But it's been pretty equal.
I think we both have been, spending a lot of the debt, putting
Yeah.
everything in the debt. However, I think it's been a lot more with the children.
We can't blame the kids, but
I'm not blaming the kids
But
on
the thing is,
situation.
high income earning households, they can get even more than low income earning households because you have the ability on paper to qualify for more debt and you'll get yourself in a position that is just absolutely then you're going to put your kids in a horrible situation. You want to give
the first one's mine, right?
Oh my me, the one that's basically maxed out at $24,608.43.
Yeah, that's yours. That's
What
yours.
the
That's
an
yours.
insane balance. What are we doing? That's an insane balance.
Yeah.
That's a disgusting balance. What the $1,757.25 of purchases while only making the minimum monthly payment? If we could only make the minimum monthly payment, it's basically maxed out. Interest is accruing. We can't pay it off to save our life. Why the are we purchasing $1,757 on here? Of all places, why? Why? Oh, come on, you seem like the reasonable one. You're the one that wants to get out of debt. You're the one that's pushing the household forward. You're the one that's starting the conversations. But you're also the one that's going to go blow up this card and purchase thousands of dollars on a card that can't be paid off that is accruing interest.
My son's birthday was last month,
For sake.
and parties
Who
are
gives
really.
a
I do.
I want him to have a college fund. I want him to not have to go save mommy and daddy when mommy and daddy can't keep a roof over their head when he's in his young adulthood and has to all of a sudden $7,757 to maxing out the card. How did that sneak up on us?
I don't know.
How could that's not a
mine.
sneak up? That's not a sneak up. What do we mean sneak up? This isn't. It's not Al Qaeda come behind you. This is what the.
I just think that with all this stuff, the way we live and the way we do it is that we have our main debit card that we use, right? That we purchase everything. And we get paid on that one. I get paid twice, a month. She gets paid once a month. We use that money. Once it's gone, we switch to our credit cards. And that includes, that's whatever, oh, hey, I got to get gas now because we're down to $100 left in our bank account.
No!
So you
guys do not get down to $100 in your bank account with your income.
Oh, we get
Yeah,
less
we
than that.
do.
We have to,
What are we...
we have all these bills.
Okay.
If you take a look at that, there's a lot of
If we have all the bills, then we're not having birthdays.
We are having birthdays.
No, we're going to McDonald's.
We are going to McDonald's.
For the birthday, and that's the one thing we're doing that month, that year. Yes, if we have bills that we can't pay and we have $100 in our checking account,
that's
that's
pay
not what
them.
we're doing.
No, every year, the thing is, every year she wants to have one child have a good birthday, right?
One child, we select two?
No, it rotates between the children, okay? And
So-
one child gets to have a birthday of something extravagant.
party,
whatever it is.
and the other one has, like, a
child
family
gets to have a
thing.
family. So this year, my son, he took his 3 best friends to an entertainment place, all right? And we had to pay all that stuff there, all right?
And that is more important than the household stability of our financial situation for the sake of their future. Okay, let's say that.
Okay.
And let's say this part's our min payments, okay?
Okay.
So this is our minimum monthly payments. In order to make that, and maybe let's say we're making that. I don't know. Well, let's go through. But you still want to, you spend the entire pie chart, even though these are minimum monthly payments. How do we do that? How do we spend the full column?
Well, we spend the full
No.
column.
How do we spend the full column? How do we do that? How do we make that work? If we want to spend this much, but we also have to unfortunately allocate that much to minimum monthly payments, how do we do that?
I don't have the answer. That's why.
Well, the answer is
that's why we're
we
here.
take
Debt.
this amount of spending right here and we put it on credit cards. Because if you put this amount of spending that is needed to go to minimum monthly payments, but we want to spend it on fun, you spend it on fun here. You spend it on fun on the credit cards in order to make the minimum monthly payment. If you were not spending on credit
that's
cards,
fair.
you could not make your minimum monthly payments. If you did the same amount of spending you did on the debt, like on the credit cards that went up that you made minimum monthly payment on, that pushed it to the max, if you put this on checking, you could not make minimum monthly payments. You're only able to feel like you make the bills paid because you put fun on credit cards.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
So how are we financially stable? I feel like we're going into debt.
We are.
Yeah.
We are.
Okay.
We're not financially
That was a good
stable.
point, actually.
We're not financially stable.
Right, 1,900, and that's basically what we saw last month.
All right.
Yeah, actually, basically identical.
Yep.
What do you think was spent?
On mine or his?
Nope, household.
Oh,
What was spent in a month?
Yep, in the most recent month.
I would say probably
For the statements that we have.
14,000.
Okay, and you?
14.
Like total for the whole month, like how much is coming out?
We get 11,000.
Like
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well, 12-ish thousand is coming in.
Yeah. Well, it's over 11,000. I'll give you it's like 13,000.
If you are the
13,000.
disagreeer, how is that considered financially stable? If we're spending, you said 14,000. If we're spending 14,000, making 11,900, 12,000, let's say. How is that financially stable?
It's not financially smart, but it is.
I mean, come on.
Well,
you can go
okay.
get a couple fries from McDonald's, but it's
Okay.
maxed.
Right. Well,
And you've raised
I guess
that.
we're near the breaking point. I guess, but I don't know. I don't.
What?
We're not. No, we are at the breaking point, Big.
Okay.
We are at the breaking point. That's why we're here now to try to hopefully get a grasp
Yeah,
on
I
this.
do want to make changes.
No, we need to make major changes. We need
I
to make a lot of
agree.
major
I
changes.
agree.
But we are at that point right now that we are literally needing to do this because we can't live. We're living outside of our.
14,000. You thought it was a little less than that.
13,000.
It was $15,116. You spent 27% more than came in.
Okay.
How long can we do that?
But I will say that is our biggest spending moments and our biggest hit to ourselves is from December to May.
Yeah.
That's all the birthdays. That's all the Christmases, the holidays. That's all the activities. That's everything that we deal with.
I spend
Are we
the
saying
most
if
on
I
the
look
holiday.
last fall, last late summer, I'm not going to see you spend more than you make?
No, you're going to see, but not 27%. You're going to see.
No, you
4%.
will because I went crazy for this Christmas. This particular Christmas, I went way above
What's so
and beyond.
special about this Christmas?
I don't.
That was last. Oh my God.
I just tried something new where I started in July and I was trying to get things on sale.
Again, it was a good intention. It was a great intention. I love your blessings.
I was trying to get things on sale and I just was like,
So we
I'd
wouldn't
buy
be spending
it.
$1 billion in December, right? It was nice, but the problem was that we consistently every freaking paycheck went and got them multiple things, and our closet filled up extremely fast.
Yeah.
And it was a lot. And here we are for
man.
hours and hours wrapping presents. It was a
Yeah.
great
It was
Christmas
too
for the
much.
children.
It was too much.
But it was too much. And every time a child puts a new want on their Christmas list, right? You go and we went and got it, right?
I can only speak at myself as a kid, and we can all associate with our own things when we look back to Christmas. But I would probably operate out.
Good perspective, actually. Good to hear that.
I didn't know that. That's not good.
The minimum monthly on this is $525.39. Let's go through the purchases on this. The interest this year, by the way, is already $1,000. on this. You've lost $1,000 just on one card.
Yeah.
Let's keep tally of the interest as we go throughout.
Oh, that sounds fun.
63.17 on this one. Okay. It's all bullshit. Except for two things, which I think was like, two university things. You got university docs, college transcripts, and gas, and then dentist. Other than that, it's all bullshit. Top down, you see this? It's all bullshit. MJ La Canteria, Bath and Body Works.